I just don't fucking understand why the fucking thing, I had it on, the goddamn thing, just don't go live yet. Well, I don't understand how this thing doesn't fucking work. It's the same setup. I didn't do anything, and all of a sudden now it wants to work. Motherfucker didn't want to work 2 minutes ago. I didn't do anything different. I just literally just hit the button, and the button works, and now I don't understand.
Well, it's magic. Technology is magic. It's wizardry.
Give me 2 seconds and we'll go live. This is ridiculous. I don't want people fucking seeing like we're a bunch of fucking idiots. This is ridiculous.
We say this every week. We are live, by the way.
You're an asshole.
I said we were going live.
People think that this is a stick now. This is legitimately not a stick.
Listen, welcome back to where the magic happens, where third time is the charm. Leo's here. I think my wife is watching somewhere. Not even yet. It says she's still not watching. I didn't kick shit.
Is there a link? I can tweet it out.
Yes, the link is out. The word is out. We are here to finish this, people. We've got...
I'm a fucking idiot.
I mean, I think they're going to say that about both of us before it's done. Take a look at the Great 8, or the Elite 8 for our video game bracket, everybody. We've got, out of the 64 that we started this with, we've got Red Dead Redemption 2, Rock Band 3, Assassin's Creed 2, Mass Effect 2, Final Fantasy 7, Goldeneye, Arkham City, GTA 5. Those are our top 5. Johnny, where do you want to start?
I'm going to start where I'm going to tweet the link out so that people can watch it. I'm like on a delay right now, Rob. Okay, it's been a very, very stressful, long holiday weekend. All these motherfuckers just want to drink and eat, and like that's all they want to do. I just want to talk about video games, and they won't let me because I'm exhausted, mentally, physically, emotionally.
Then I'll take this opportunity to
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
Do that again. Did you do that?
Yeah, I did.
Did you do that on purpose?
I did it on purpose. Make sure to follow us and check us out.
Do it again.
I'll do it again just for Johnny. Subscribe. Oh, and also we'll put up our banner while we're doing this. Oh, we got a comment. Yo, Dom's there. What's up, Dom?
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
All right. Dom, if you haven't yet, do this. Isn't that beautiful?
It like clicks.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
Makes the click.
It makes the click. So say hi to Dom.
What up, Don?
What's good, man? I hope everybody's having a great holiday weekend. We aren't, but we are now that we're here.
Is it okay if she's married but not happy?
No. Why are you asking work?
Asking for a friend.
Why are we asking about work? No work.
Yes, Rob, it's about work. Nothing to do with my personal life.
But yeah, your personal life is my work.
Facts.
I just had a very nice chat with the guys over at the Stand Up Dummies podcast, and they literally wanted to go through a fake divorce trial with them at being divorced. I just can't get away from it, guys. But I'm here now. This is why we do video games escapism. So, Johnny, let's start with our first matchup for the Great 8. You see that? You like that?
That looks pretty freaking cool.
Right? Well, we've got our matchup. RDR2 and Rock Band 3, buddy. Where do you want to start?
Since these are more important to me than they are to you, you can start.
Oh, I see how it is. All right, well, RDR2 is phenomenal. They actually term it a survival game. I didn't know that. The first one was not a survival game. It was a Western shooter, but RDR2, because it's so vast and just like, epic scale of the Old West, it's a survivor game. It's a survival game because you are trying to get through the Old West, not just hang out in it, which is awesome. I love it. But at the same time, Rock Band 4 is on that shelf behind me because I played all of the other games. Rock Band 3, a shit ton. And there's a reason why I enjoy the Rock Band games so much. And 3 really took it to the next level because I was able to finally live out my dream of playing keys for a rock band. And it was hard as shit. I actually know how to play actual piano, and playing actual piano for a band is way easier than playing on Rock Band 3. And that challenge alone makes me want to go with Rock Band 3. Plus, if I'm able to sing, fake play guitar, play piano, I'm a happy person.
Rob, what are 2 of my top 5 favorite things to do in the world?
Sing and go hunting.
Cowboys, hunting, This is hard. This is like literally choosing my right leg or my left. But if I'd have to choose, I would choose my right leg. Obviously, I'm right-handed, right-footed, because left-handed people are weird, and they have to sit weird, and that's just weird. I'm going to have to say this is going to have to be my favorite hobby, which is karaoke. And when you can karaoke with your friends at your house with fake instruments, I have to go with Rock Band 3 here.
Yes. Now, Dom has a couple comments, but I really like this one. Dom, you can come over to my house anytime, but you have to bring the drums.
I'm sure your wife would love that.
Well, not real drums. Again, Rock Band drums. Much quieter than real drums. That's the beauty of Rock Band.
Although the one thing annoying about Rock Band is that noise, that it's the same thing.
Well, that's true. Yeah. But that's how you know you're on rhythm. You can hear yourself. Anyway, so for our 2 followers at home, we just want to introduce you to Dom. Dom's being chill, playing some Skyrim because he is a real video game buff. Love it. And when I say he's able to come bring the drums, he's in. Fuck yeah. So I like it. So with that, we are going to move on to our next matchup. We've got Rock Band 3 going through. Our next matchup on the list, I'm going to skip because it's my existential crisis, and I'd like to end with it rather than go in number 2. So let's talk about this one instead on the other side of the bracket. Final Fantasy VII.
Grand Theft Auto 5, move it through. There's no time for nerding around here and being a nerd. Nerds don't make it. They make it so far. No, we're going GTA 5.
And why? Why do you believe that
You want me to do it again?
Yeah.
Hookers, guns, helicopters, drugs, guns, hookers, drugs, helicopters. When you fuck hookers, you get extra life, guns, and drugs.
All right.
Cars.
So let me just see. I want to see how many units of the game actually were sold for both of these, because they're some of the most popular games of all time.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Dove for Men. Appreciate it. We'll get your stick of Dove for Men. It's delicious.
So Dom has some choice words for you.
He doesn't know. Hookers, Dom. Hookers.
So he's all about the story, man. He's all about telling the story.
Rob, in GTA 5, you can write your own story of stealing helicopters, killing innocent people, and fucking hookers.
We've also got somebody else, by the way, somebody else who wants to throw in. I don't know if you know this person, but
there's like 6 games. There's just different having sex with hookers in different cities. Duh.
So Gabby's also, chiming in on this, which is great. This means we're going to have a real shit show tonight of people making fun of, I guess, mostly Johnny, but probably both of us.
Yeah, I can handle it. I'm my own rider. I'm a lone wolf.
So I guess there is one thing we have to acknowledge, though, Johnny, is that Final Fantasy VII is an old game. It's a very old game. They remade it, as Gabby's pointing out, because it is really fucking old, and obviously RDR2 is not. So, oh man, Dom's piling on. Dom is piling on. So,
yeah, Dom, can you take a hooker behind a dumpster and bang her and get all your health back? Can you do that?
No, not yet. Usually it's the other way around. Usually you lose health. You get less healthy after you do that.
Rob, alphas bang hookers because you want to know why? That's what alphas do. They also drink a lot of water out of gallons.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Have you ever seen Fast and the Furious? That's pretty much what Grand Theft Auto is.
Way ahead of you.
You suck.
I can't believe it. She freaking called you out and knew exactly what your response was.
Yeah, that's because Fast and the Furious was Grand Theft Auto. The greatest movies of all time.
All right, Johnny, let's do this. Johnny. Do you have a phone a nerd? Do you have someone that you can call me like? Huh?
Stop it. No, I'm sorry. I'm talking to the dog. He's being a pain in the ass.
Okay.
You want me to call somebody?
Yeah, I'll let you do a call on this one because you feel so strongly about it. Let's see if you have a phone a nerd ready on hand for someone to pick between.
Who do I call on this one?
Well, you don't call Dom because he clearly has a very established position on this, and you probably shouldn't call my wife either because she's the one trolling you. So
I can't phone a friend right now on the grounds that everyone will vote for Final Fantasy VII.
I wish we had Ronnie on here just to be the deciding factor and make it even easier.
I wish I had Kyle. Kyle won't answer his phone. Kyle, answer your phone. Let's go. Give me a listen. I'm an alpha. I keep my circle tight.
Oh, okay. All right. Calm down.
That's what you're supposed to do as an alpha.
As an alphabet soup, yeah.
Calling right now. Yeah, it's a beautiful environment when you're banging a hooker behind a trash can.
Jesus Christ.
I don't understand why you guys don't get that. Beautiful thing. It's gorgeous. You fucking dick, Kyle. What are you doing? Probably nailing a hooker behind a fucking dumpster.
Do I need to phone my
Yeah, you phone a friend yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't know who else to call. Everybody else is going to be on your side, and I don't know.
All right, why don't we do this? Let me call Casanueva again. Mostly because I actually don't know how he's going to do that. Oh, jeez. Gabby's throwing it back out at you.
I am not a beta simp. There's
Hey,
not.
You're
I
live.
simp was this week. I thought it was a sad pimp.
Okay, I really just have one quick question for you. Gut check.
Do the right fucking thing, Casanueva.
Final Fantasy VII or Grand Theft Auto 5?
Final Fantasy VII.
That's a fucking nerd answer. That's a nerd answer. He obviously doesn't like hookers.
Bye. Well, we burned that bridge for today. So, I mean, look. All three of the people who watch this
Dom.
all three of the people who watch this show are struggling with this, Johnny. Listen. What do you want to do? You're not going to back down on it? It's got to be GTA.
Final Fantasy can go through whatever.
I love it because I can see the timestamp on these, but if you just keep saying the same thing over and over, it just looks the same. just so you're aware. Right. Final Fantasy is moving on. The people have spoken. Okay. So let's talk about our next one. We've got, oh man, it's so distorted because the graphics are so old. Arkham City versus Goldeneye. So
I can't lose here, so go ahead. I love both games.
There you go.
Equally.
Well, I definitely love Arkham City for all the reasons we stated before. But I even, took another look at Goldeneye, and Goldeneye was so fun, but the game itself wasn't great. It was just the multiplayer. You know what I mean? Like, that game was insanely fun because you played with people, which I guess you could say about Rock Band 3, but technically you could do it all by yourself, and it's also fun.
So do you like to play with yourself, or do you like to play with others?
Well, Dom likes to play with himself.
Dom, stop playing with yourself. You got to play with others.
I enjoy, I like RPGs. I like single player games. I also enjoy multiplayer games, but I'm most comfortable.
I mean, you know me, Rob. I'm a big multi-partner, multi-person player. I like to spread the love around as an alpha. But all right, I can't even keep a straight face now.
All right. So there you go.
It's got to be Arkham City for me.
Okay. Like I said, not just because of that, because like I said last time, and I will say to the day I die, Dom's on the same page with me here, but I've never felt like I was actually Batman running the fucking city, kicking everybody's ass that needed it and saving people and shit until I played Arkham City.
And by the way, I did get something in the mail this week.
Oh, what is it?
The guaranteed winner of this bracket.
The guaranteed winner of this bracket? Oh, there it is.
The Shaker Cup.
Oh, boy.
Because I lift weights and screw dates, just like Batman.
As in you fuck it up and don't actually get married? Oh, wait, that was from the comics. We're not going there.
That's why I'm Batman, because I always fuck it up at the end.
This is probably the truest statement you've said on this show so far.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I know my flaws though, just like Batman knows his.
All right, so let's move on to our last matchup. This is the one that has given me existential crisis all week. We've got Assassin's Creed 2 versus Mass Effect 2. They are
obviously an easy selection because I'm not a nerd, and it's Assassin's Creed. Moving on, Rob. Don't get into a big crazy tissy about this. Don't get into a Donnybrook in your own mind. Yes, I use Donnybrook because we have a buddy coming on soon that we know that's gonna love it. He's gonna join the show. It's Assassin's Creed.
So what's funny is that the game that you actually learn stuff and learn about history and actually nerd out about meeting famous people from the time in history is the one that you're saying is the not nerdy game. The other one is literally just badass.
No, you don't understand how I say nerd. You don't understand when I say nerd. You know that other word that starts with a G that people used to just say when people are being like stupid? Yeah, it's the same kind of thing that I'm throwing out here now.
So you're taking the meaning completely out of context.
Well, I'm stealing the word. Take me back. I'm taking
taking it back. Listen, in Mass Effect 2, you get to have sex a lot.
But in Grand Theft Auto, you can't. No, you can't use this argument against me. No, absolutely not. I did the set. No. What is that called in courtroom? Objection. Sustained. No, that's not right. Damn it.
So you really want to go with Assassin's Creed. All right, we got comments. We got them coming in. So here we go. So first of all, Dom does appreciate True Johnny. and then we've got a little bit of a split of opinion. That's where Dom's sitting. And
call him up, Rob. Call him up. You know you want to do it. You know you want to call him up.
Nope. And then we've also got Ezio's Go. But now we have the other argument, which is they just remade Mass Effect, all 3 of the games, which they haven't done with Assassin's Creed.
That's because, dude, I got laid 3 times in the last week and a half by 3 different chicks.
But were any of them blue?
3.
Were any of them blue? I'm kidding. Basically, if you want to be a real life Captain Kirk from fucking Star Trek, this is the game for you. That's all I'm saying.
Captain Kirk, another nerd thing. It's Assassin's Creed, Rob. This is obviously an easy one for you.
That's your supporter.
You want pictures, Dom?
No. Pictures? Gabby wants to know if they had any specials.
Only the one did. The other ones didn't.
Because if not, then they weren't aliens, right? And that's a big deal.
Listen. Everybody pays for it, no matter what. Whether it's with marriage or it's $200 on the corner, everybody pays for it. Some just pay a little less.
God.
For being tired, I'm off the rails today.
We are way off the rails. We also don't.
Guys, this show's scripted 100%. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we talk for hours about it, make sure the content is just so, and then we unroll it for you in the best way possible. All right, Johnny, if you want to push for Assassin's Creed, we broke you with GTA 5 and getting Final Fantasy 7 through. I will be okay with either. In fact, I think I have my hidden blade around here somewhere in this house from Assassin's Creed 2. So I can't be mad about it, but I just, Mass Effect is always going to have a special place in my heart.
Our sponsor, TB12. Tom Brady's a GOAT. He's an alpha. I'm an alpha too.
Oh my God, shush.
Here we go.
Anyway, Dom, I'm going to say this now because it might have to come up later. This is not all about you. But Assassin's Creed is moving on. All right. So, so that means, actually, why don't we just keep talking about Assassin's Creed? We've got Assassin's Creed versus Rock Band 3 in the final, people. We're up to the final 4.
Final 4. Final 4.
So, who's going to win between Assassin's Creed 2 and Rock Band 3, Johnny?
Rock Band 3. This is an easy one. I can't believe you let Assassin's Creed go through. I thought I'd have to fight to get Mass Effect. I used mind manipulation to get my guy in and to get your guy out, and there we go. Rock Band moves on, goes to the championship. That's called being that's called being an alpha. That's called being a mind alpha. I alphaed you.
So this is going to lose to this.
Yes.
I feel like Dom has comments on this.
It's Rock Band 3, Rob. You get to be Rob, I got a question for you. When you're a little kid, what are the 3 professions you want to be? A cop, a fireman, and a rock star.
Oh, I thought everybody said astronaut.
Astronaut's not a real thing because we didn't really go to space. Earth is flat. We're not going to get into that. That's a different podcast. We're all in a bubble. It's fine. Kyrie, you might have been right.
The bubble is called Earth.
No, it's fake. It's actually like a sphere. It's a long
like a circle. It's like all right. Anyway, so we're cracking ourselves up today. I like this. So
Rob, you're wearing a rock shirt.
I know. So this is Gabby's reasoning. So I own Rock Band 4, so it's not going to get better. Anyway, we've also got Dom
playing his favorite game. This is obvious. See, I mind alphaed everybody into thinking I was stupid and slow, and I got my game through to the finals. This is what I do. I win.
Okay.
Now I can't lose because now I know which it's going to be one of 2. It's going to be Rock Band 3, and this one's going through. So I win.
I agree. I will agree with Dom. For anybody who wants actual analysis, it is amazing to play all the different instruments, even if you're not great at them, and feel like you actually develop a skill set. So that I have to give
singing and playing bass. That's the best.
Well, again, nerding out here. Assassin's Creed 2, you learn about history, and you're like, oh, you meet this person. Rock Band, you actually develop some musical skill, develop rhythm, stuff like that. You actually learn decent skills from a video game. So take that, Mom. So I'll
by the way, kids, if you're playing that guitar really fast, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, good for the ladies. What's up?
Oh, boy. All right, let's move on to the other half. I know how you're going to go with this. And Dom, that is true that you could play online with other people, but not Rock Band 3. And I know this because I didn't get all the achievements online, and now I'm stuck forever with random fucking numbers out of the game. Anyway, so let's talk about the last final matchup, or the other Final Four matchup. We have Arkham City versus Final Fantasy VII. Johnny, you don't even have to talk. You don't have to say anything. We are
hang the banners.
There we go.
Hang them.
So again, for the record, we're talking about this game, which even the cover is dope as fuck.
I mean, look at Batman's fist there, Rob. Go back to that.
I know. We can just absorb that. Everything for the advertising for this game was black and white, like noir bullshit, and then just blood, or if it was like the Joker, there's a little bit of green on his face, just a splash of color. It was beautiful. And then we have Final Fantasy VII. Certainly one of the best games ever created for the JRPG genre. But I'm not going to vote for Final Fantasy VII because video games have evolved. Final Fantasy VII was unbelievable for its time. Still happens to be there, up on there for all JRPGs. But video games have evolved. We didn't even push through. Mario didn't even make it to, or Zelda didn't even make it to the grade 8. So we didn't pick those games because video games evolved past what those games were. Doesn't mean that they're not amazing games in their own right, but we are in 2021. And if you're to say, pick any of these games to now play today, you don't play Final Fantasy VII. I mean, well, maybe you do, the remastered version, but most people don't. They'll play the new Final Fantasy if they're going to play it, or which, again, plays a lot more like Arkham City than it does the original Final Fantasy at this point. It has the same sort of aesthetic, all of that.
I would just like to say, this is a hell of a soliloquy. I don't want to add anything into this, but you're just doing a great job with the analysis right now. You're just Mel Kipering the fuck out of this right now. I appreciate greatness when I see it.
I'm mostly trying to buffer because when we tell everyone that Final Fantasy didn't even make the final, we are going to get obliterated on Twitter. And that's fine. Man, if we get more than 10 negative comments,
computer nerds, it's fine. Don't worry about them. Tell them to go back to accounting.
All right. So with some objection from Dom, we are going to move to our final. And Johnny, hold on.
Yeah, Rob, congrats on the sex. Everybody, Rob has sex.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I get it. Batman is good, but Final Fantasy VII. Again, Dom, we appreciate you watching the show. We appreciate your opinion, but you are politely overruled this time.
It's not overruled. It's not his show. It's my show.
No. Oh, thank you for that edit. All right. So our final, we've got music versus Batman. So, Johnny, I feel like I already know what you're going to root for here, but I don't know. You keep saying you're playing mind games and shit. So I am curious as to what you're going to go with.
Rob, I played mind games for one reason. To get these two to the championship, and I've done my job. I don't care who wins.
You have to have an opinion, though. Again,
the Jets were playing the Mets in the Ultimate Bowl. That doesn't even exist. I win.
You legitimately just said it's your show. You have to make a fucking pick.
I'm actually putting a poll up right now on the Spike Twitter.
Oh my god. Listen, we are not going to spend the next, I don't know, 30 minutes trying to wait for Twitter to maybe vote. Though, if for those of you who are watching, all two of you, if you want to go to Twitter and follow us and vote, awesome. And make sure to, do the thing and subscribe. And while Johnny is on Twitter, I'll do the video again. By the way, a beautiful video made by the beautiful Gabriela Barrios, who is commenting on our stuff. So if any of you out there really want some awesome graphic design and are able to pay for it, you know how to get a hold of me and through me, Gabby, to do awesome shit like that for your show, for your company, whatever.
All right, Rob, who are you picking?
Who am I picking?
Yep.
I really want to know what you think, because this was your mind games to get these two here. So now you have to do the actual hard work of picking one.
All right. Now, I'm picking myself, which is Batman, who I am as every day. Every day I'm Batman. Just an average guy who plays a superhero at night. And who I want to be, which is...
Wait, where's that Iron Man meme when I need it? Billionaire, genius, inventor, philanthropist. Just an average guy.
The guy that I want to be, which is a rock star, which I can definitely pull off as well. But you know me, Rob. I always live in reality, and I never skew from reality. I love music, but I would just have to go. I have to be faithful to who I am, who is Batman. I am everything that in some. I am Batman. I am Batman. Everything about me is Batman.
You just feel like
I'm Batman, Rob. Gabby, you definitely know that there are children out there that I don't know about. Let's be real.
For you to be Batman. God. Anyway. All right.
And by the way, the gameplay of the game, no more sticky stick. The gameplay is phenomenal. The movements of Batman in that game are phenomenal.
They are.
The way that you go around dominating is phenomenal. The way that the whole city is just blocked off, it's just awesome. The graphics are fantastic. I can come with it being real. This is the analyst side. Got the funny side and the analyst side. The game is a grade A, stone cold fox of a game.
And so when we compare that to AC2, does Batman win in every facet in your opinion, or is there things that maybe Assassin's Creed does do really well that it's just
Rock
not?
Band? You mean Rock Band?
Fuck, Rock Band. But let's compare.
It's it's Batman, bitch. Just like it's Britney, bitch. There was one queen of pop. It's Britney Spears. There's one king of video games, and it's Arkham City Batman.
So by far the best Batman game ever created.
By far the best superhero game ever created.
Okay, I'll go there with you. I like that. And of course, the voice acting, as Dom is pointing out, very accurate. So, okay.
It's very realistic. It was like the game was like written by obvious Batman fans.
That's fair.
Like real fans, not like, John Favreau said he liked Iron Man and made the movies.
Well, see, that's the thing. Jon Favreau is probably a much bigger Star Wars nerd than Iron Man fan, just from The Mandalorian alone. His shit is insane. Okay, so here's what I will say about Rock Band before we put it to bed.
I always put it to bed.
Rock Band 3 is the culmination of all the games, that entire genre of music video game. And they did everything they could possibly do. And the only issue with it is it really makes you feel like a rock star, but then you have to kind of reach this end point and go, you know what? I need to actually go play real music. I need to actually go and apply this in real life now that you have that confidence to go out and be a rock star or whatever the stupid Nickelback song is. So,
well, we all just want to be big rock stars of living.
We're going to get muted. We're going to get fucking kicked off.
Drugs come easy and the drugs come
Hell
cheap.
no.
All day because we just won't eat and we'll hang out in the coolest.
There you go. I refuse to get booted by copyright violations of Nickelback. Any other band, maybe. Nickelback, fuck you. Anyway. Anyway, like I have a Zeppelin shirt on. I love rock music, but I'm going to go with Batman because of something that I can put out there as well.
This is how you remind me of what I really am.
I'm muting you again.
I won't do it. Sorry.
Anyway, so if you just by winning, because Catwoman was also a great playable character, we're going to decide once and for all, people. Here it is. 32 minutes in, even with random bullshit like always, this is our winning game. Best game ever made.
Batman, most underrated superhero, just like, Nickelback, maybe the most underrated band of all time with songs such as
We Gotta
Remind Me.
Look at this graph.
Look at this photograph.
Oh,
every time I hear it makes me.
Here's the beautiful part. If Johnny was up for it, he could go out and play and sing karaoke with me after the show is over. So anyway, we'll just throw a couple more comments up there.
Am I back on? Am I on?
You're on now. You're on now. And that's all we need to say about the music.
Kroger's an asshole.
All right. Anyway, do you have any parting words for this bracket now that we're going to put it to bed for now?
Yeah, I would say Scott Stapp's more of an asshole than Chad Kroger.
About the video games, asshole.
Lots of video games out there. Everything's awesome. I told you I'm going to go buy a Sega, literally because of this, because I want to go play some of my old games that I love. Games that weren't on here. Let's do honorable mentions. Mortal Kombat, fantastic. Sonic should have went farther. NBA Jam, fantastic. NHL 94, fantastic game. Any of the Tony Hawks. Tony Hawks didn't make it. I love Tony Hawks. He has a great name. Kind of a porn star, kind of a fucking a skateboard, kind of a name. Tony Hawk. I mean, come on. He could do the Tony Hawk. What a great sex term that would be. I don't know. What other games? What other games you think should have made the list that didn't make the list, Rob?
I mean, that is a great question. So I liked, for example, Fable, a classic game that did not get on there. And that's probably fair. At a certain point, it got a little repetitive. But the original Fable was absolutely brilliant. I think that other games that, and I'm actually looking through my box here, for games that were very well received and yet didn't make a popular mechanics list. Let's see. We've got
NCAA football, Rob.
Well, of course, any football games like that, NCAA, Madden
2004.
I enjoyed Gears of War very much, and Dragon Age, which were two other games that
Medal of Honor Frontline.
Yeah, the Medal of Honor stuff. Whoa.
Medal of Honor Frontline with James Patterson, Jimmy Patterson. You go through D-Day. What a fantastic game.
So, I mean, Dom, you're a little biased. You're literally playing Skyrim right now, as you say that Skyrim will be one of the best games ever made. I will go ahead and say Morrowind was one of the best games ever made, but that didn't make the list. They put Skyrim on there, which is why I think it petered out a little bit because it's just a bigger version of Morrowind, in my opinion. The things that made Morrowind so great were still there in Oblivion and still there in Skyrim.
I would say Mario Kart 64 should have made the list instead of Mario Kart.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing. People, if you've got lists of stuff that you feel like we should be doing brackets of, this is definitely the place to throw them out to us, and we'll take one.
Let's leave it up to Dom right now. Let's have Dom decide, since he has been very, very good through this. He's been helping us out. Yeah, when we make money, Gabby gets the money. You know that. Let's have him decide what our next bracket is.
All right.
2 things that we can do. What is summer big for, Rob?
Blockbusters, movies.
I have 3 things then. We're either going to do summer blockbusters, summer sports, SummerSlam, wrestling. Top wrestlers, sports, summer, songs. Top rock bands of all time. Dom, which one should we do? Should we do A, summer blockbusters, B, best rock bands of all time, or C, greatest wrestlers of all time? It's up to you, Dom.
Well, while we wait for Dom's response, I just post this affectionate love note.
I can't read.
God. All right. So Dom goes with my man.
We're doing rock bands, guys. We're doing rock bands next week. Rob, I'll put it together.
Awesome. Appreciate it. If you guys have a good place for us to find a decent list of the top rock bands of ever.
Yeah, we'll be honest. We had somebody do this before with the rock bands. We were going to do it. We didn't like it.
But Rolling Stone magazine's top 100 rock bands of all time is absolute garbage. So we absolutely want to have a better list than that. And so if anybody wants to, hit us up on Twitter, again, like, subscribe, comment, but follow us on Twitter and tag us if you find a good list. It could be even some of the bullshit that they post on Twitter. We don't give a shit. So just give us a list and we will make it happen. And we will actually see you in 2 weeks. And Dom, you are awesome. We appreciate you. Gabby, I know you're listening because you're like right next to me. I love you. And we'll call it for right now, people. But as always, keep spiking it. And let's see if I could do a cool video or something like that at the end. We'll just do it one more time. We'll do the spiked subscribe one more time. Bam.
It's clickable.